Hey guys, it's Fiery Red Hair 08. Welcome back to the Animal Crossing vlog. My voice is still a little raspy and I'm hoping it'll be better soon, but anyway, I have so much to talk about today, so I'm hoping I remember all of it because I'm just in that recording mood. So yeah, the block is a mess, so anybody who would be moving into these houses would hate me because I'm such a messy neighbor. Mainly because my house, as you can see, hasn't changed since the last time I recorded. I mean, look at it. I mean, yeah, I did put the couch back in here and moved a couple things around, and I got a stereo from my mother for Christmas. But it's so bad, and I'm sitting here going, oh my god, and I haven't gotten a single, hardly any wardrobe to put these things in, except I did find one today, a kitty wardrobe, but it only holds 3 things. I know, it sucks. My goal is to get a basement into the house, because a basement, you can put whatever the hell you want down there, and it's a pretty big size basement. And I would usually put all my clothes down there. So I'm 40,000 bells away from paying off the house. I've been working on it since Friday night, and this is the current time on Sunday. But excuse me. Sorry about that. I mean, I would say I'm about 100% better, but I'm still kind of a little quirky. And I'm going to spend most of the day fishing because I've done a lot of other things today to get money. So let's go and see what we can find. I've cleared out my inventory, as you can tell, so I have more room. I've sold, I think, almost all the fruit. I've planted a bunch of fruit trees to get more fruit going, because we got to get that fruit market and become the best entrepreneur in Animal Crossing ever. Or at least salesman. I don't know. Because Tom Nook's the only one with the business. But I want to share with you 2 letters that my mother wrote me in the game. My dear Fiery, would it kill you to visit your folks once in a while? We miss you. I think about you often. And your dad, well, he misses you too, but you know how he is. Your ever-loving mom. Yeah, that pretty much is my mother to a T. And back before my father got sick, he was kind of the type that he wouldn't really be emotional. So that is totally what my mother would write. He did get very emotional once he got sick, though. And I found 10,000 bells while cleaning your dad's desk. Looks like I've got a date with some fancy shoes. Looks like I have a date. Oh, okay, well, maybe that's grammatically correct. P.S. Here's your share. That's our little secret. Here's an incentive. Yeah, she gave me 1,000 bells, which I've already put into the post office deposit, but I found 1,000 more bells on the shiny spot in town. So, yeah, you get 9,000, I get 1,000. What the hell, Mom? Seriously? My mom would never do that in real life. Yeah, she never really shopped for shoes. She's not a shopper. I'm the shopper. If anything, we're a lot alike, but there are some instances where we're opposite. And of course, when I don't have my shovel is when I find places to dig. But hopefully this will get us some bells. I just remember fishing so much in this game to try to pay off my mortgage that I got sick of it, because that's all I did every day after school. And I got tired of it after a while. Yeah, oh shit. I'm not used to the fishing mechanics anymore. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed your holiday season. I know some of them are still in progress. I think Kwanzaa is still in progress. I think it's still New Year's Day. Hanukkah, I don't know when that ends. Obviously Christmas is over. And shit, I can't fish right now. And you must be looking at a mole cricket, but I'm not going to dig up one of the little fuckers right now. As you can see, I have bee stings all over my face. I got stung 4 or 5 times today. Because you can actually shake every tree in town and you can get a lot of bells for it. I actually got about 3,000 bells just from shaking the trees. It's a really cool way to make money, but you can get hit with bees. Now you can run inside, but half the time you can't make it anyway. And if you're really quick about it and you pull out your net, you can catch the bee and donate it to the museum. I'm not very good at that, but maybe one day we'll see if I get it. But yeah, for you people, I got my face stung a bajillion times. I hope you love me. I'm just kidding. But anyway, my mom actually, she got stung by a bee, years ago. She actually got stung right in the eye by a hornet. What is that? Oh, hey! It's another bag of bells that I shook out, but I didn't see. And that pond smelt, he's worth about 300. That should tell you how much I've fished. Well, I could easily just look it up, but I fished so much that I was able to kind of tell what was... I think a barbel steed is worth even less than that. Winter is the worst time for fishing. Spring and summer are the best times for fishing. So yeah, unless you get a goldfish. Goldfish, I think, is worth about $1,000 to $1,300. But yeah, Christmas was good for my mother and I. We were busy most of the day. I mean, we were out and about all day, which, to be honest, is better than staying inside, away from everything and everybody. I didn't really want to be home, and we got invited to my mother's cousin's house, which I barely remember them. I probably saw them when I was very little. Went over to my dad's family's in the morning for breakfast, and then we moved on to my mom's cousins. And then we went over to my aunt's house for the evening for Christmas dinner. And we were home very late. Like, I mean, we were gone for 10 hours. I was exhausted. And then I had to go to work the next day. But I can't really complain. I mean, Friday was very quiet at work because where I work, a lot of people, you know... Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail just because I really don't want to do that. And it's no offense to you guys. I just would rather not. But I couldn't really get a whole lot done at work, so much to say. So to speak, because I just couldn't get a bunch of stuff done. It kind of sucked. It was really slow, and I'm sitting there going, man. But I can't complain, because if I was still working in retail, I would be dealing with customers, trying to take stuff back, and Gilshanks was talking to me, but like, I don't understand why people shop after Christmas. And I told him, I said, okay, oh, red snapper, that's worth $3,000. I said, there's at least two reasons behind that, because a lot of people nowadays get cash or gift cards for Christmas because some people just don't know what to buy them. So they're out running around after Christmas sales, because that's when the prices really drop, to, you know, get a bunch of stuff. They do that way. Which I did that too yesterday. I actually went out and I got more amiibos for my Smash game. Because that was my big Christmas present to myself. I used my GameStop credit card and still have to pay that back. But I got Smash and I got another Pro controller so the Gilshanks and I could play last weekend. And then I went and I also had a Pikachu amiibo. I got a Yoshi one last weekend, and then I got 3 more yesterday when I went out shopping. I got Mario, Link, and Zelda. And I'm waiting for Charizard to come out, because that is my home slice, my boy, and I will be getting him. Just saying. I don't know how long this episode is going to go on, just because I have so much to talk about, and I'm in the mood, and it's just, you know, it's awesome. But yeah, so... anyway, back to another reason for shopping is because a lot of people, and this really sucks, but it's true, you know, it's true. A lot of people don't like what they get for Christmas, so they want to take it back, and they want to argue, and they're like, oh, well, I want to return this, and I want store credit, and let's face it, not everybody does that. I came from a store that didn't do store credit, and every time they would ask for store credit, it was just asking. We're like, shit. You know, because how do you nicely tell these people no? But, yeah, so, okay, there's 3 reasons people shop after Christmas. A, because that's when all the prices really drop, because they're trying to get rid of all their inventory. B, because people have cash and gift cards to spend. And C, because they want to take back the stuff they don't like. Which I don't normally do that. If I didn't like something, I'm not gonna, I don't know, I've never really done that before. I'm not one to return stuff much anyway, just because I'm too lazy to go to the store. Yay, we got a goldfish! I should probably donate some of these. I guess I could. I may cut that out, though, just because it's kind of annoying to sit here and surely hear blathers go on and on, so... As far as the editing goes for last episode, I appreciate the compliment on that. I'll put your name up on screen. I'm sorry, I don't know it right at the top of my head, but thank you for the edit, the compliment about edits. That was just the transition screens that I had from Corel, so it's pretty cool. And I'll probably use that here when I cut stuff out, just because... Can I have another goldfish? No, of course, I gotta get a fucking stinky-ass pond smelt. We got a lot, though. Oh yeah, we just need 3 more. This is cool. But yeah, but yesterday I did go out shopping. I actually didn't spend all my Christmas money. I actually put half of it in the bank. And speaking of going to the bank, because I went on Friday to pick up my paycheck because I didn't have time to do it Christmas Eve. I mean, I could have, but I mean, my mom needed me at home, and I really didn't feel like going out there because, let's face it, traffic at Christmas time sucks. So I was like, you know what, forget it. I'll just go Friday, and I'll take my break late. And I also like taking my break late because when I come back, it's like 3 o'clock, and I only work till 6. So it's like, hey, you know, we're almost done with the day. I go all the way out there, and I don't see anybody in the parking lot, and then I look, I pull into the parking lot, and the gate to the place is down. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It's the day after Christmas. I understand that some places are still closed, but come on, you know, if I have to work and you're not working, I know, it's unreasonable and stupid, but I mean, that's how I felt when I was over there, because I went all the way out there, because I'll be honest, everywhere that like, all the places that I usually go around, like, near work, like, okay, if I have to go to the grocery store to pick up something, or if I want to get some lunch, there's some places around that are very easy to get to, and I can get back in less than an hour, no problem. But where I get my paycheck from the temp agency is all the way across town. And that's the one place that I really need to get to. And then it's like I'm beating the clock, or racing the clock to get my check, get to the bank. Fuck you, fish. You know, get my check, get to the bank, and then get back in time and still get something to eat. Yeah, I was pissed. But I still went to the bank anyway because I was already at that side of town, and I have my Christmas cash with me. So I went ahead and I deposited like 75 of it into the bank, so it's there. Because I'm trying to save a lot of my money. Or not a lot, but I'm trying to save at least half of what I make. Because one of my big New Year's goals is to save more money, obviously. Because Gilshanks and I will be moving in together probably within next year. And I need to have money for that. So we're both going to be saving. And my goal is probably going to be at least $5,000. That's what I'm going to try to shoot for. So, you know, here's hoping I can do it, because this is the shopping queen here. But I admit, I'm actually getting much better at it. Okay. I think we're full of fish. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I can donate to the museum. Actually, I can show you everything first before I talk to him. Because I've noticed the faster way to figure out what you've donated isn't to talk to him, and I don't think there's any list to show you what's been donated in this game. But Blathers will just fucking talk forever, so it's easier for me to just look in here and see. And I think I've only donated like 3 fish. The Barbel Steed, the Crucian Carp, and the Pond Smelts. I think everything else I need to donate, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'll also show you what I have with fossils, because I've been donating a lot of fossils. As you can see, it's almost nearly done. Which is great, because then once I'm finished, I don't have to worry about... I can just sell all of them. Oh yeah, I'm only missing like 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, I'm only missing 4 fossils, so I've really worked on that. Bugs will come out more so in the spring. And paintings we can do everywhere. But I'm going to go ahead and talk with Blathers. And I'm going to donate a lot of these fish. And then I will meet you guys back outside. Okay, guys. I'm back. Now, hopefully I can put that animation, like the transition of editing in there. I don't know if I'll be able to, because sometimes it messes up the commentary, and I don't like that. So, I'm anal about that sort of thing. But anyway, shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so one of my goals mainly is to save a lot of money, and I'm trying, my main goal, like, at the deadline I want to try to give myself is June or July, because that's the, plan expected move time for Gilshanks and I. So that's what we're planning. And I'm going to sell these fish. That's one of my goals, but I'm not going to get too much into that, because I want to save that for when we do New Year's Eve, New Year's Day kind of a thing, because that's when the resolutions start, obviously. But anyway, so yesterday I went out Christmas shopping, or after Christmas shopping, with the money and gift cards I had. Went to GameStop, and I got the Zelda and Link amiibos from there. I went to Spencer's, and I found... See, look, it took all that time just to get, like, a couple thousand bells, which is why I really don't like fishing in the winter. But I wanted to show that off anyway. So I'm going to put it back in its spot, and donate this, and we'll just keep talking. Because I'm in the mood to talk today, so... I got a Charizard hat. like, you guys have probably seen it. It's got his face and the horns, and it comes down with like little braids, and it's just so fucking cute. And it was the last one. I really didn't like the price for it, but it was the last one, and I love just, you know, slightly costume-ish kind of things. See, 37,000 bells. That's not bad. And then Mom and I went to Walmart. I found they had a bunch of Samus and Mario amiibos, and I figured, well, I like Samus, but not really enough to really get her. I might get her later, but I'm not really into Metroid Prime like others are, so I figured I would save it for somebody who might like it better. And I think I see another thing of bells there. Yes, I do. Cool. See, I'm telling you, I went on a tree-shaking spree today. And I keep these letters ready for whenever I dig up fossils. But let me go grab my shovel, because I remember I actually found a spot. Now watch me not find it. Yeah. But I did that. I got a coat for winter, because even though I want to lose weight, I really don't have any jackets that fit. And I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'll just work it off. That way I can fit into them next year. Because I need a coat, so I got one of those and picked up a couple other things, and that was basically it. Now, where did I see a digging spot? You know I'm not going to find it now. You know I'm not going to find it. I will talk to some villagers in a little bit, though, because we need to talk to them. I've been making a point whenever I've played this game off screen to try to talk to them a little bit more, and mainly talk to them. I don't do favors a whole lot, just because I will say they really, the favors in later games are better, because whenever you do something for these guys, it's like it's just the same thing, you know? They lend out something, they need it back, then 2 to 5 villagers are all involved in it, and then you can't get up to one. It's such a pain in the ass. But, oh well, I'm just gonna probably do that while I keep talking. And we'll just slide it over, and there you go. I already have it. I already, mailed 3 fossils today, so I probably need to do... There's probably one more around here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Maybe it's down by the beach. And we can collect seashells too while we go do that, because that's more money. It's not a lot, but every little bit counts. And I want to try to at least pay off the loan today. Even if I don't do it on screen, I want to try to get it done. So the next time I record, my house will be bigger, or at least it'll have a basement, so that way I can store all my crap downstairs and try to come up with a theme to actually decorate the house with. Probably not going to keep the jingle stuff. I'm probably going to sell that too, just because I can get all that stuff next year, and it's whatevs. But yeah, I didn't actually get into my Christmas presents from my mother this year. She gave me a life-proof phone case, because my OtterBox, I liked my OtterBox, but it was getting dirty, and it was cracked, and life-proof actually is like way better than OtterBox, which I did not know that, but it totally is, and it's really nice and bulky. Oh, I actually am out of room. Okay, screw you then. Also, I was thinking about making a design in here and showing that off soon. I don't know if I'm going to do it today or not. Who knows? But, yeah, because I'm probably going to shave off like a minute or 2 from donating that stuff. But she gave me that, and she picked out a nightgown for me, because in the winter it gets really cold, obviously, so I needed something to keep warm. And I have tons of PJs as it is. But it's really comfy. It almost makes me think of like Little House on the Prairie. That's the kind of style it is. Oh, an 8-ball shirt. Cool. Anyway. But the main big gift that she gave me, and this isn't like, oh my god, it's so expensive and I really wanted it or anything. It's just, this is a very meaningful gift. And it made me cry. Not gonna lie to you, it really did. See, 2,500 bells just by going on the beach. But seriously, guys, she gave me my father's wedding band. And there's a little story behind it, because it's not his original wedding band when they got married in '81. Because they basically, I mean, their wedding bands, they got married for cheap. Like, okay, this is back in the days when weddings did not cost $30,000 that they do, and it's obnoxious that people spend that much money on it. They got married for under $500, or just, that was everything. Almost everything was borrowed except for the wedding bands. And that wedding band, my dad worked in construction, and he broke it. It was a cheap band, you know, that's all they had at the time. But They didn't, you know, they weren't the type to care about that sort of thing. You know, they loved each other, and, you know, they didn't have to have the most expensive things, but his wedding band broke and he wanted a replacement. And he wanted a pretty big replacement, actually. My mom ordered him a platinum ring band with diamonds, and it actually, honest to God, does not look like it's a man's wedding ring. But she gave it to me, and she's like, you know, this is, you know, I thought that this would be good to give to you. It's, you know, it's your father's. He would want you to have it. And I'd seen it before. He didn't even get a chance to wear it that much, because shortly after he got it, he stopped being able to work. He was getting sick. His hands started swelling, and he couldn't wear it. So he'd take it out of the box every once in a while and look at it, and that was pretty much it. And so he never wore it. He wore it maybe once or twice, I recall him wearing it. It was a beautiful ring. And it is, still to this day. And the floodgates opened. I was like, you're kidding me. You're giving this to me? I mean, I couldn't believe it. And I just, you know, I thought of him, and I just cried my eyes out for a couple minutes. And that was the big gift this year. And it really, it hit me right in the gut. I was like, wow. But I'm thinking, actually, because it's a beautiful ring, and I'm looking at it. I mean, I was thinking when Gil Shanks and I get married down the line, I might use it as my wedding band. You know, because if you think about it, there are two reasons why. Well, actually, there's three reasons. One, of course, would be to honor my father. And I was thinking of what way to honor him when we get married. And B, because, I mean, a lot of people probably still do this. A lot of people use rings and bands from their parents. And so I figured that would be another, you know, good qualifier for that. And the more practical side would be to, let's face it, you know, shit costs the earth. It really does, especially, like, I told you, the average wedding people pay for, it's like $30,000 freaking dollars. Absolutely ridiculous, and I'm really hoping that Gil Shanks and I don't need to spend that much when we get married. It's just, it's ridiculous. This will be one less thing for us to worry about, you know, just be like, okay, I have my wedding band, let's just, you know, let's find yours, and everything else will call into place. That's some of the reasons why I figured it would be a good reason to do it. But I'm wearing it right now, and I mean, it's a beautiful platinum band with diamonds, and I'm thinking, I'm like, oh God, I don't want to mess this ring up. But Mom's looking at me like, honey, it's platinum. You're not going to ruin it. It's the toughest ring you'll find. So, I don't know. Getting all sappy. And I've thought about it. You know, I've already, like thought about what Gil Shanks' wedding band will look like. Because I can imagine him wearing, like, a black band. Because I see those, like, a lot of those men's wedding bands that are, like, I don't know what they're called. But, like, tungsten or... I can't remember. But titanium... something along those lines. But let's do a favor today. Amelia. I always keep thinking she's Apollo, but Apollo actually looks like an eagle. Like a bald eagle. Oh, how unfortunate for you. You knocked down a bee's nest, didn't you? Yes, you did. You're all swollen. Don't you know how to shake trees without knocking down bees' nests? Too bad for you, of course. I don't know either. Hey? Yeah, of course you're gonna make fun of me, you bitch. Yes, well, actually, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I need to go eat lunch. But can I help you? Of course, you've done everything worth doing. You would, you shit. But yeah, I mean, let me know how your Christmas was. Post in the comments, like, if you got something you really liked. You know, what Christmas things happened that day. Let me know. Because I want to still keep, you know, keep the good communication, you know? Oh, why am I all stuffy? And no, I'm not crying. I'm not, like... Those emotions came out a while ago. But not today. Okay. No, I know I got stung by bees. Look, I did it so that I could pay off my mortgage. I'm still not done yet. And now nobody has work. Come on. This is stupid. Okay, yeah. Stop making fun of me. They're gonna do that. If you haven't spoken to them and then you get stung by bees, they're gonna just... do that. Now give me something to do. Yes. Cool. Tabby Barge Game Boy. Dude, I wouldn't want to lend out my Game Boy to probably hardly anybody. I mean, maybe a select few people, but no. Now, Give me the Game Boy. Wait a minute. Did I just decline? I just declined. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I cannot believe it. See, that's what I get for bee-mashing. Lucy. Now, Lucy borrowed your picture book. Great. I could have just had... I could have just had an easy task with Tabby right down the line. Got the Game Boy and brought it back. But no, I had to bee-mash and do that. I'm so stupid. But yeah, I will be recording for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Obviously, it'll probably be a different time because I get off work early, but I don't know what's going to happen that night. So I want to try to make sure I've got that done. Now, are you in the house? Cool, you're home. I love the backyard lawn-ish. Okay, I know. Stop. You guys suck. I know I got stung by bees, but at least, you know, at least they're caring enough to bring it up. I love you guys. Okay, cool. You actually do have it and you didn't lend it out to half the people in the town. That's nice too. Because we're coming up on almost a half hour here, and I'm only gonna take out a couple minutes worth of footage. It was not needed, so let's go ahead. Okay. Oh, there's Freya. I don't know. But yeah, I've been playing this game most of the weekend, and I have most of the mortgage paid off, so that's a good thing. And I'm really excited. Hopefully I can get it done by the end of the day, because I'm not done playing this yet. Why am I talking to you? I forgot. I can't even keep my head on straight, guys. Yay, you're in a good mood. And here is your picture book. It's got a cute little flower on top of it. What do you got for me? Oh god, not stationery. I have enough of it. It's out like in the neighborhood. Another random thought I have thought about, or you know, another random idea. Because I have these houses just sitting here. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this, but I'm going to ask you guys' opinion. How would you guys like it if I made characters for the East Coast 4? Like, okay, obviously, you know, they're Gilshanks, Corafoya, Chaos Sinful Rose. I want to know what you guys think about that. Just saying. I mean, because if you guys want me to do that, I could, and it will make me busier, obviously, with this project. But, I mean, hey, I might not be able to pay off all the mortgages in time. Like, I don't really know when this LP vlog-ish thing is going to stop. I might just keep doing it because Animal Crossing's cool, you know? But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.